All right, until Mike come, we rise and give honor to the Most High Yah through his son Yahusha HaMashiach, who is Gadol. Proper honor to our YAH, all the Sharath who labor with me in this vineyard, to our junior Sharath right here. We're going to start off with Romans 15:4. Listen to the book. Yeah. There you go, junior. Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead, whoever got it. Romans 15:4. Your mic on, Chris? Oh, yeah. Whatever, turn that mic on. All right, go ahead.
Nikatab Talamadus.
All right.
So that through endurance.
That's the whole thing, going through without quitting. What you think about that, Coveting? Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that. I like that. Go ahead, Chris.
And through the Nakumath.
What you think about that, Brandon? How we gain comfort through the writings? Look, going. Okay. Appreciate that. How we gain comfort through the writings, you go back and you look at what happened to people in time past. So like say we had some Nabaim, they might have went through some persecution, tribulations. Once you read about it, you can see what they did, how they persevered and went through. That's how you gain your Nakum. Go ahead, Chris.
Of the Ketubim.
That we might have what?
We might have Tikva.
Last week, this answer got wrong. So what is a chord, Jordan? Tell me what's a chord. What do you remember? Expectation. That's the chord. Last week I was talking to one of the Akeem. It was about just so y'all know, I sell old appliances. If y'all need some, get with me. That's a commercial break. I'm sorry. But in talking with them in that, right, I kind of, I realized some things about myself.
I did too.
A preacher always says like the word comes to try you and comes to show you like where you need to come up at. Two things I just realized where I can come up higher. One is humility, and another is money. Back before I came in this way, I was just real big. Always just trying to obtain funds. Always wanted to have money, and I found that being a drive to life. Like thinking like that's what I needed. Like if I ain't got money, like. That's going to make you jewelry, money, clothes, cars, the whole nine. Coming to this way, I kind of found myself like once I get into that hustle mode and trying to just get it, sometimes you can kind of get off-centered. And I came back to the writings and kind of just looked and like if you're not keeping Yahuah centered, which is nothing wrong with getting the money right, but if you're not keeping Yahuah centered in what you're doing, it's all in vain. Let's look at this real quick. If you can write this on the board for me, let me erase this real quick. Let's look at YAH Dabarim 8 and verse 11. YAH Dabarim 8 and 11. Okay, never mind. I'm going to write that for you. You just point at the board if I need you, please. This is something I had to call to mind in the daily hustle and grind of things. Just to make sure I don't forget. YAH Dabarim 8 and 11. Listen.
Take heed to yourselves.
Take heed to yourselves.
Lest you forget Yahuah your all, by not keeping his mizbah and his ordinances and his statutes, which I am commanding you this yom.
Let me ask y'all a question. Go back to that.
Sir.
Why do y'all think he just said that right there? Can anybody just tell me that? Can you read that one more time, Lee?
Yes, sir. Take heed to yourselves, lest you forget Yahuah your all, by not keeping his mizbah and his ordinances and his statutes, which I am commanding you this yom.
Dwayne, you raised your hand. What made you think, why did he tell us that? They forgot, exactly. So that happened. So he's telling us to make sure. Do not forget the commandments that he's gave you. Go to verse 12. You can go ahead.
Lest when you have eaten and are satisfied, and have built 2 beds and Kai in them, and when your herds and your flocks multiply, and your silver and gold multiply to you, and all that you have multiplies to you, then your lives shall become proud, and you shall forget Yahuah your all, who brought you out from the Arats of Mizraim.
That's one of the first things I ever talked about when I first got up to preach the heart transplant. Your heart easily can get lifted up. It's way too easy. You get out here, the hustle, grind mode, everything. You forget Yahuah, your heart get lifted up. It's a bad place to be in. But keep going.
Out of the bed of slavery. He led you through the Gadol and terrible Bamar with its fiery Nakash and scorpions, and thirsty Adamah where there was no Ma'im. He brought Ma'im for you out of the sewer of flint.
Right.
In Bamar he fed you manna which your abode did not yada, that he might humble you and that he might test you, to do you too in the later end. And you may say in your Lord, my power and the strength of my YAH made me this wealth.
That's what I had to remember out of the daily hustle, going and everything. This stuff is not in my hand. If I sold something, not in my hand. That was in his hand. He brought the person to me. He touched their heart. There's so many people selling stuff. Anybody's doing business, from selling cars, whatever you're selling. If Yahuah don't send me your way, and if he don't make the stuff happen, it's nothing in our hand. We can always say and be like, oh, it's by my hand or by my wisdom, by my might. Shalom already told us the race not given to the swift, the battle to the strong, nor bread to them. Wisdom? Is that how it go? Wisdom a minute. Appreciate that. Time and chance happening to them all. Time and chance happening to them all. Go ahead, keep going.
But you shall zakar Yahuah your all, for it is he who is giving you power to make wealth, that he may confirm his berit, which he shabbat to your abode, as it is this yom.
That's good. Let's look at somebody real quick. Go to Bamar 22. We'll start at verse 1. Bamar 22 and 1. There's a conclusion to this whole matter here. Just give me a moment, and we're going to get down to it. This is Bamar 22 and 1, and we're not going to run through it, but if you can kind of read just a little bit, just don't read it too slow. We're just going to read it at a medium pace, because I don't want to go through it too slow and take up too much time. But there's a conclusion to the matter. Just give me a moment. Bamar 22 and 1, listen.
Then the Bani of Yasharal journeyed and came in the plains of Moab beyond the Yarden by Jericho. Now Balak, the Ben of Zippor, saw all that Yasharal had done to the Amorites. So Moab was in Gadal Yara because of the for they were numerous, and Moab was filled with a dread by the presence of the Bani of Yasharal.
Hold on, just stop right there. Can somebody tell me Moab? Adam, you know who Moab? What that is? Tell me. You don't remember? No, just tell me what it means, Moab. You don't remember? Somebody got a lifeline for him? Tell me, Derek. Who? Yes, sir. Just want to make sure y'all remembering. Keep going for me.
Moab said to the Zakanim of Midian, now this company shall lick up all that is around us, as the ox licks up the grass of the field. And Balak, the Ben of Zippor, was Malak of Moab at that time. So he shalak Malakim to Balaam, the Ben of Beor at Pethor, which is near the Nahar, in the Arats of the Bani of his to call him, saying, behold, a came out of Mizraim. Behold, they cover the Pani of the Arats, and they are living next to me.
Hold on, one second. Hey, Mike, we got a seat for you right here. Come sit it. Yeah, listen, you've been summoned with the golden scepter. Sit this, my friend. You can't sit down? Okay. We'll try another time. Go ahead, Chris.
Now, please come, curse this arm for me, since they are too mighty for me. Perhaps I may be able to defeat them and drive them out of the Arats. For I yada that he whom you Barak is Baraka, and he whom you All is All. So the Zakanim of Moab and the Zakanim of Midian departed with the fees for divination in their hand, and they came to Balaam and repeated the Dabarim of Balak to him. He said to them, spend the Layla here, and I shall bring the bar back to you, as Yahuah may speak to me. And the leaders of Moab stayed with Balaam. Then Elohim came to Balaam and said to him, who are these Anashim with you? Balaam said to Elohim, Balak, the ben of Zippor, Malak of Moab, has shalak the bar to me. Behold, a arm has come out of Mizraim, and they cover the Pani of the Arats. Now come, all them for me. Perhaps I may be able to fight against them and drive them out.
1 second. Do y'all remember the question from last week? Preacher asked, what was Balaam's first state? His first estate. What you got, Cam? What you say? Oh, okay. Okay, yes, sir. Either Nabata or Yashua. All right, keep going. I just want to make sure. Make sure y'all remembering as we going along.
Elohim said to Balaam, do not go with them. You shall not the arm, for they are Baraka.
Yes, sir.
So Balaam arose in the morning and said to Balak's leaders, go back to your land, for Yahuah has refused to let me to go with you. The leaders of Moab come and went to Balak and said, Balaam refused to come with us. Then Balak again yet sent Shalak more leaders and more distinguished than the former. They came to Balaam and said to him, thus says Balak, the ben of Zippor, let nothing, I beg you, hinder you from coming to me. For I shall indeed honor you richly, and I shall do whatever you say to me. Please come then, all this arm for me. Balaam answered and said to the Abadim of Balak, if Balak would give to me his beth full of silver and gold, I would not be able to pass over the command of Yahuah, my all, to do anything small or great. Now, please, you also stay here tonight, and I shall yada what more Yahuah shall speak to me. Elohim came to Balaam at Layla and said to him, if the Anashim have come to Kara you, come and go with them, but only the debar which I speak to you, it shall you do.
All right, we're going to stop right here for right now. If you just keep going down, you're going to see when he goes back to him, Elohim anger is kindled with him because he already told him before not to go with the men. So when he goes, the Kamor tries to stop him. He strikes the Kamor. So yeah, if y'all remember that story, how that goes. But this is the point where I want to get to, right? Do y'all know why Balaam kept going up after Elohim told him not to? Camden, do you have an idea why Balaam kept going? Hold on, we already got you, Camden. I'm sorry, Cam, not Camden. Go ahead, Sharath Cook. For the game. Let's see what Bith Cuff told us. Bith Cuff, chapter 2, and start at verse 10. We'll start at verse 10. Bith Cuff 2 and 10. Oh, wrong side. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Jump at the verse 9 for me. I don't want to start in a funny place. Start at 2 and 9. We can start there. Listen to the book.
For Yahuah Yada, how to rescue the reverent one from temptation, and to keep the Rosha to the Yum of Mashpat to repay their reward to them.
Yes, sir.
But especially those that halak after the basar in the lust of defilement and despise the authority. Their pani are daring going in the self-will law, and they are not afraid to disgrace the esteemed ones.
Not afraid to do it. Go ahead.
Of which even the Malakim who are greater of them in strength and power do not stoop before Yahuah in their mashpat. But these, like natural irrational beasts, like their nature to be captured and to be destroyed in their disgrace that they do not yada, shall be destroyed in corrupting their nafash, and they shall receive the wages of Rosha.
Destroyed like natural beasts.
Which you have kaid their yum of pleasure, thinking of spots and filthiness of the indulgences and the deception of their nafash, and eat and drink with you, having of them full of adultery and not ceasing from kata.
Y'all remember who else had told us about spots? Yes, sir. Yehuda told about it. Said they spots in your muats, in your feet. Yes, sir.
Enticing unstable nafash. And law, they have been trained in greed, beneam of a al-ah, forsaking the yashar darak, they went astray, having followed the darak of Balaam, the bin of Beor, who ahab the wages of Rosha.
Okay, you can stop right there. So you see why Balaam went after that? Why did Balaam keep going back? He ahab the wages of unrighteousness. It was in his law. Kept going back. So that's why I try to be careful, and all of us as well, to make sure when you're going out there and you're trying to get whatever you can get, making sure that you're not ahabing the wages of unrighteousness, that you're doing it with a purpose and an intent in your law, keeping Yahuah centered first, and then doing everything second, using money as a tool. Go to Bamidbar 31 and 1. Bamidbar 31 and 1. Let's look at Balaam again real quick. Bamidbar 31 and 1. Listen to the book.
Then Yahuah spoke to Mushah, saying, take the vengeance for the Bani of Yasharal on the Midianites. Afterward you shall be gathered to your arm. Mushah spoke to the arm, saying, arm men from among you of Anashim for the war, that they may go against Midian to execute Yahuah's vengeance on Midian. 1,000 for a matah, 1,000 for a matah. As to all the matah of Yasharal, you shall shalat to the war. So there were furnished from the thousands of Yasharal 1,000 from a matah, 12,000 armed for war. Mushah shalat them 1,000 from a matah to the war, and Phinehas, the ben of Eleazar the Kahan, to the war with them. And the Kodash vessels and the Sarur, Katosarah for the alarm in his hand. So they warred against Midian, just as Yahuah had commanded Mushah, and they killed every male. They killed the Malakim of Midian along with the rest of their slain. Ei with Rakim and Sarur and Chur and Reba, the 5 Malakim of Midian. They also killed Balaam, the ben of Beor, with the sword.
How did Balaam die?
With the sword.
Die with the sword. Give me Aleph Barnabas 6 and 6. Aleph Barnabas 6 and 6. Aleph Barnabas Micaiah. You know Barnabas? What is it, Jordan? Mm-mm. Who else raised their hand? Oh, now you done drew back. Born of the Nabah. Barnabas. Bar, born of Nabah. What they would call prophet, but born of the Nabah. All of Barnabas 6 and 6. How was Balaam killed again? All of Barnabas 6 and 6. Listen to the book.
But indeed, the reverence with the lob of contentment is Gadol gain in part.
Mm-hmm.
For we came into the alarm, and we have nothing in our yard, and we yada that we shall even go get out of it, and we have nothing in our yard.
He told y'all that. Said, naked I came, naked I return. Barak be the Shem of Yahuah. Go ahead.
And so, if we have food and clothing, we shall be satisfied with them. Y'all
know who he got that from? That was Jacob. Jacob stated that in Bereshit. I can't remember the chapter right now, but that came from Jacob. Shaul getting all this stuff from the Torah and from the Nabaim, from Old. Keep going.
But they who seek to enrich shall come into temptation and fall into the traps and into many foolish lusts and corruption that invest unashamed in ruin and in destruction.
That's the same thing that happened to Balaam. Same thing happened to him. Keep going.
For the ahab of money is a root of all kinds of rosha, and there are those are eager to follow after it who are led away from the amanah.
Y'all see Balaam by his lust for unrighteous wages. That's what he's going after, the ahab of money. Go ahead.
And pierced their nephesh through many sorrows.
Y'all see that? How Balaam died with that sword, pierced right through. That's the point I was trying to get to. Now if we follow after the money and the ahab of money, just chasing after that, we might not get pierced through with a sword, but if we get choked out by not hearing the word, we can die from that. Plus, he also said the women who live in pleasure, they dead while they living. They're not just for the woman, that's for us too. We live in pleasure, we keep chasing the funds and everything. We dead to them just like Balaam died, pierced through. We're gonna end off here. End off with Mashali 30 and verse 1. Mashali 30 and 1. My young Akeem, y'all know what the Mashali? Y'all know what that is? Anybody? Somebody? Is our teaching in vain? Wait, hold on. What you said, Derek? Straight to the point. What you said? You forgot. You forgot. It's like an adage byword, but yeah, you kind of get straight to the point, yes. Mashali 30 and 1. I think we talked about this last week. We talk about it pretty often, but now I really get an understanding on why the writer said what he said on here. But go ahead and listen. We'll end off right here.
The Dabarim of Agur, the Ben of Ka, the Dabar that the Ish declares to Ithial and Ukal. Surely I am more stupid than any Ish, and I do not have the Banah of an Ish. Neither have I learned Kakma, but I do know the Da'ath of the Kodash One, who has ascended in the Shamayim and descended, who has gathered the wind in his fist, who has wrapped the Mayim in his garment, who has established all the ends of the Arats. What is his Shem, or what is his Ben Shem? Surely you yada.
Who done it?
Every Dabar of the all is tested. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him.
Yes, sir.
Do not add to his Dabarim, lest he shall reprove you, and you shall be proved a Zakah. Zabak. Kazab.
Hold on. You throwing me off. Hold on. Go back.
A liar.
Now I'm throwing off. What you said? Prove. Oh, prove the who?
A liar.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll go back to the English for that one because you messed me up. All right, go ahead.
2 things I asked of you.
2 things he asked. What's
Do not hold back from me before I moved. Remove vanity and the Dabar of Kazab far from me.
Remove lies far from him.
Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with the lakam that is my portion.
Yep.
Lest I become full and deny you and say, who is Yahuah? Or,
hold on 1 second. Where we started off that when he said get full and deny him, where is he getting this from? 1 point for preacher. I know Sharath was going to say, I know you was going to say, I already know. That's a raw. I can't fight against that. See, all these people, every time we always say Romans, I think we just say it as a statement. These things were written before time for our learning. Everybody's going back to what was written before. That's how they got their comfort, they learning, and everything. They're not making nothing out the thin air. Everything you can find, it's all in the book. It's all in the book. All in the book. Go ahead.
Or lest I be poor and steal and profane the shem of my all.
That was good right there. So that's all I was trying to show. Balaam going after the wages of unrighteousness, pierced through. Same thing you seen in Olive Barnaba, going after the wages of unrighteousness. Many were pierced through and through their nefash. The same way we can die out chasing these things of the world and not keeping Yahuah centered first and foremost. That's my time for the day. May Yahuah have a barak to the hearers and doers of his debar.